Hey guys, I'm back, and how are you? Come on, energy, energy, end of the day, come on. There we go. Well, we're super happy to have with us today representatives from Skybound. We're going to talk about some fun new comic stuff that's happening with slates going on, and we have with us, as always, Sean Mackiewicz, who is the SVP and editor-in-chief, and he is the man making sure to corral all of your comics writers, as well as yourself. You've got your own title with Gasolina, making sure you all are running correctly.
I'm not busy enough, so I got to write my own comic book, too.
And we have with us the new talent with Skybound, because you've got a new book. It's Daniel Warren Johnson, who's the creator of Murder Falcon, and you guys may know him from Extremity, which was a series before that.
Hello.
Yay! So, as always, Skybound keeps growing. You have, of course, flagship The Walking Dead, but then we've got a lot of great new titles and, of course, existing ones. So let's just do a little, state of the state.
Let's see how much we can cover.
Yeah, exactly. So let's
9 minutes.
Let's talk a little bit about Walking Dead. You guys just a couple days ago was issue 184, but you've got a 15th anniversary celebration going on. And so tell me a little bit about some things that fans can look forward to around that title.
Yeah, I mean, this month is the actual official 15th anniversary of The Walking Dead. So for the first time ever, we're doing Walking Dead Day on October 13th. That's
October
next
13th,
Saturday.
Guys. Yeah, that's a big one.
We cooked up all sorts of cool exclusive items directly for that day. A big box set of compendiums. We worked with 15 of our favorite artists, including Dan, to do these blind bag anniversary issues. All sorts of stuff for your local comic book store and bookstore to kind of keep spreading the good gospel of Walking Dead.
Awesome. And also you've got a variant cover for the 15th anniversary with Bill Sienkiewicz, which that's exciting.
Yeah, actually Bill Sienkiewicz has been doing variants all year round. We picked 12 of our favorite characters, and Bill's just an absolute master. So to work with him, and he just does crazy portraits. I don't know. I mean, I've been working with this company for 6 years, and every year something still keeps me engaged and excited. Working with new talent like Dan.
Is a big get.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Among the artists, he's legendary.
That's hitting pinnacle with him, definitely. So tell me a little bit too. Also, so obviously we've got Robert and Scott Gimple with Die Die Die, and that's number 3. How's that one moving along? And any special things to tease as that's moving into its story deeper?
Yeah, that's a series that we launched a couple months ago as a complete surprise. We didn't tell anyone about it.
No, you guys are crafty. In the days of keeping secrets, you guys were able to keep that one.
Well, you know, I mean, Robert's been doing this for so long that we're always looking for ways to kind of disrupt and try out new things. So we just launched a new series, Oblivion Song, in October with Lorenzo De Felici. So
amazing.
We decided, why bother promoting a series? Just going to drop it on retailers on our dime. They didn't pay for anything up front. Artists Chris Burnham and Nathan Fairbairn. It's like it's about like 15 action movies all in one issue. So we focus on these elite operatives that go and do targeted assassinations to kind of disrupt the world order. It's just a lot of fun.
Somebody's nose gets cut off in issue 1.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we start off with the nose getting cut off.
Stakes are high, right from the top.
Yeah.
And just talking about another big title and things happening with that's Outcast. And you guys announced that it's going to be finishing up. And so you basically have 12 months to roll it up. Hey, we have an edition. This is Paul Azzetta, and he is the artist for Outcast. So we were just literally, it's like we conjured you from the ether to talk about it. You were hitting the last 12 issues for that. And so tell me a little bit about, finishing the story. How are you feeling about it?
Well, I'm feeling great. First of all, I'm sorry for being late.
That's okay. We call that fashionably late.
There was an accident in the tunnel. It was a whole mess. But anyway, I'm from Jersey. But
see? Lots of love. They understand. They totally know with you.
No, Outcast is great. I'm really excited. We've had an ending for the series from the beginning. We always kind of we're working towards that. But we didn't know exactly what issue and where exactly I was going to end up and stuff. So I'm really excited now that we're finally, announcing that we have the last 12 issues, and it's going to come back, and we're kind of ramping everything up, and it's going to get crazier and crazier as it goes. So I've been looking forward to this since the beginning of doing the.
To stop working with Robert Kirkman. That's what you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what I'm trying to say.
Me too.
Ending the series and just being able to walk away from him finally. No, I'm just really excited since the beginning to get to this part. I think this is where all the story elements and everything's going to kind of come together and pay off for everybody that's been following the series. So I'm just, I can't wait.
any things that you can tip up that you're going to be doing as an anything special in terms of anything that you're going to be doing, covers or out of the ordinary things, or is that just for us to find out?
Well,
12 months.
well, that's a new cover.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's, as far as like tipping off the story-wise, whatever, it's like I said, it's going to get crazier and crazier. If anybody's been following it up until now, I think it's the main characters, Kyle and everybody, are kind of like in a real bad, kind of rocking a hard place spot, and they're surrounded, and then like the kind of the world is almost turning on them, or like it's getting bigger and bigger. They're realizing it's bigger and bigger, the possessions and the demon activity and all that stuff. So it's really kind of like heated up to this point where everything's just gonna kind of explode, and I mean, that's all I can say without giving away too much.
That's good though. That gives you 12 months of things to look forward to. That's a good thing. So let's talk, Daniel. You've got a new series. The name alone is amazing. Murder Falcon. Guys, come on. Like, how much can you imagine just from the title of that? And
Thank you.
I read the preview issue, and it's like, if you love Tenacious D and you love monsters, then this is your title, because it's absolutely beautifully bonkers and full of metal, and I feel like Jack Black, if you guys ever adapted, is like waiting to play this. So
he is. I'm sure he is somewhere in the world. Jack Black, you are waiting to do this.
Tell me about the idea, because it's such a great high concept, but then just also, what do you want to tell with the story, and where you're going with it?
Well, so the elevator pitch is the guy in the yellow shirt. His name is Jake. And he's a burned out metalhead whose band has broken up for some reason. His girlfriend is no longer with him. He's really down and out, and his guitar is broken in half until a magical force one day transforms his guitar into a super shredder. And from that guitar comes a mystical being called Murder Falcon. And the better that Jake plays this guitar, the better that Murder Falcon fights evil. So there you go.
I wasn't joking when I said that it was like Tenacious D.
He also had razor
killing monsters
or blades on his cycle.
Yeah, well, and we're doing some really fun covers where we're having different artists homage famous album covers,
which is great.
Yes.
I love that.
So for issue 1, it's Judas Priest's Painkiller, which is a great record for those of you. I'm sure you've all heard it.
Maybe.
But the idea actually came from the name. My brother does roller derby in Massachusetts, and he was trying to come up with cool roller derby names.
Oh my God,
and
that's a great one.
One of those names was it was like Andrew Lloyd Shredder, and there was another one was Murder Falcon. And I texted him right back. I was like, "You can't use that, bro. I'm taking it."
That is mine.
And then that night before I went to sleep, I thought of the whole story.
Really? Yeah. That is awesome.
All from the name.
We actually, that comic comes out next Wednesday, but we're actually debuting it at New York Comic Con, so you can go to the Image Skybound booth, the folks that are in here, and you can pick it up right now.
Yeah, there's no waiting for Murder Falcon for this group. Get over there as soon as you're done.
I mean, it's a good name.
Run. Well, I wanted to ask also about when you have canvassed your artists to do the covers, do you let them pick the album cover they want to do it, or do you have a list of things that you think that Jake would most want them to do?
So I will say this, we've been kind of highlighting artists that I personally know that are into metal. I have a few artists that I just have no interest in metal at all, but I love the art so much that I just push them into doing it.
You're doing this.
Yes, for those artists, and I think it's okay. James Herron's not really a metal guy, but he's a fantastic artist. And so we have a few ideas for those that are maybe not so metal-centric.
Okay, that's good.
No shame.
Little help is good. That's good. So that, again, first issue, and that'll be a monthly, and then we'll see where Jake and his adventures and his monsters are going to go from there.
There might be some band members that appear.
Oh, but they broke up with him. There's tension, conflict, it's already coming. That's good. So, Sean, just tell us anything else that's got, I mean, obviously New York Comic Con is huge for you guys, just in terms of exclusives, like you just said. So you guys have the inside tip on Murder Falcon over at the booth, but what other kind of things are going on over there that you can go find?
We're also working on I work on a Skybound books line with Simon & Schuster, and we just released a book called The Electric State with a Swedish author, Simon Stålenhag, who's in attendance. He does crazy sci-fi paintings. The book's already been optioned by the Russo brothers for a feature, and he's got some other stuff optioned by Matt Reeves for Amazon TV.
Oh, wow, great.
So he's really blowing up, and it's an amazing book. We have it over there right now. We're debuting a new series called Outer Darkness next month with the co-creator of Chew, John Layman, and artist Afu Chan. It's basically Star Trek as a horror story.
Oh, that's exciting.
Basically, if like Picard was a dickhead and his whole crew wanted to kill him, but he still did the right thing, and they go against demon sons and possessions and exorcism, and yeah, it's just a ton of, it's sick, twisted fun.
I like it. That sounds good. Well, a lot of really wonderful titles from Skybound. Guys, thank you so much for giving us a little sneak peek. Congratulations on your run with Outcast. Really excited about to see what happens with Murder Falcon. And thanks for being with us, Sean, as always. And coming up next, guys, we've got the Dragon Prince cast and creators interview. So stick with us. We've still got some fun for the night. And thanks for being with us.
I'm Jackie Jennings with SYFY WIRE. If you can't get enough of New York Comic Con, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel for news, interviews, cosplay, and so much more. What are you waiting for?